Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rollback Gaming. I know we've been talking about this for a minute. It's about to be our first episode. Thank you for being patient with us. This is the first time we're able to do this. Also, I'm maybe a tad bit sick. You may be able to tell. Excuse the coughing. But yeah, this is going to be the first episode. We're playing Schedule 1. I've been wanting to play this for a minute. It's not even a minute. I've been wanting to play this for like an hour. So let's jump right into it. We got name our organization. And I have an idea for the name. And if you know anything about wrestling, this name will look familiar. I like the name. And yeah, let's jump right in. And we're up. Alright, let's go. Alright, so we got stuff over here. Bacao. And Bacao. Done. There you go. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the watering can. We got stuff to water. Thank you, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and start watering our plant over here. This gameplay is addictive. Let's be clear about that. It's the little things. And then we need to harvest. Uno, dos, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, now let's go ahead and come over here. We gotta go ahead and package everything. And the gameplay is so satisfying for this, Obviously, we're just, packing seasoning. We're packing seasoning, guys. That's what we're doing here. Whoever made this game has to be a sensory kid. I'm just saying. Last one. Boom. There we go. Pack everything. Get out of this. See, respond to customers. We're gonna hit tab. There we go. Alright, $30 for some original seasoning. Fair enough. Let's do it ASAP. 90 for some original seasoning. Alright, cool. Yes. Soon. And the other guy's got me for a deal, huh? Or this guy's getting ripped off. I'm not quite sure which. Cool. Alright. Let's go talk to Uncle Not Willie Nelson. Morning. Lovely day. Sure is. If you're heading to town for some deals, would you mind grabbing something for me? Sure. I've got some business with some fellas staying down at the motel. Tell them you're here for Nelson's package. No need to pay for anything. Cool. If you're looking to pick up any supplies for yourself, just throw it on my tab. I appreciate you. Cheers, buddy. Feel free to take my truck. Thank you. See, that's what family's for. Got my nice Walter White setup.
You're goddamn right.
And let's borrow this truck. Alright, let's get going. And man, whoever developed this game, genuinely, you have my respect. This is insane. I'm going to assume it was a team. I don't think it was one person. I know one person could develop all this. But I mean, the mechanics and everything that's involved, genuinely impressive. And we are pulling in right to town. Let's go ahead and park it right over here. The hate. Alright, I can get behind that. Speaking of which, I believe we have some deals to make. Senor. Morning, Joe. I got you your seasoning right over here. Bacao. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Got the gas station attendant over here. Morning, Andy. Dose over here. Thank you. You got the wholesale rate. I got robbed on that one. Alright, we should get one more individual. No, that's way too far of a walk for me. Let's take the truck. On the road again. Can't wait to get back on the road again. Senor Doug. Got something for you. There you go. Much appreciated. Go talk to Chelsea. I think she'd like some of your product. Alright. Let's go find her. And talking about a small town. This is a small town among small towns. Actually, in my old days when I was training for an old job that I had, we were in a town that was so small, the Burger King that opened was front page news. That's how small of a town it was. Front page. The go-to place was Chili's. Chelsea, get interested in the free sample, man. I'll give you 2 free samples. Nice. Alright, we have a new customer. Alright. Let's see. Contacts. There you go. New customer. Very nice. Exit. Tab. See, I'm not too bad of a driver. Knock, knock. What can I get you? We need 1, 2 soils. Appreciate you. Nope. I do not consent to that. Stop. Yes, I'm here for Nelson's package. It's already paid for, man. Oh, this is some serious cash. Oofala. Lucky for you, he's been on his word. Let me know he better get close real soon. I also need some oregano seeds. Ballsy, huh? But if Nelson doesn't pay up, I'm next in line. Cool. Nope, I do not consent to this. No. Kiss my ass. Oh, crap. Oh, hell. No. Did I just break the game? I've just broken the game. Come on, I didn't hurt him. I just had to move real quick. Is he behind me? Just curiosity. I guess we glitched out. No. And we're going. Alright. Obviously, we're not welcome in town currently. Let's go home. It is quickly becoming night. Dang, it is becoming that fast. And there's that beautiful sunset coming down. Lost me for the last time. You know what I'm talking about? I got your package. Got you kind of antsy. Yeah, don't worry about them. I'll solve them soon enough. Thank you for grabbing for me. Of course. Get on. See you tomorrow.
No, I don't think I will.
Alright, I think we need 1. Before I do anything, let's come out and say good night. Night. Alright guys, spoiler alert. This doesn't go well. And oof, we're up. Both cops from town are in. And we're off. We're a small-time seasoning dealer from the south. In a fresh town with no cash, no product, and no contacts. You only know one way to make money. Time to get to work. This is a business game on some level. Because think about it. You have to produce, distribute. You have your salespeople. You need to consider overhead, cost of employees. It's a business game if you really think about it. Like in the same way that... There's a mansion over there. Like in the same way that American Gangster is more of a business movie than a gangster movie.
My man.
Alright, I'm pale, I'm not gonna lie. Next. Yeah, that's about me. Smug? Yes, I would say so. No, I got him wrinkly, I guess. Not that old. Pupil dilation. Oh no. Nope. Okay, sure, that works. Let's go with slightly more evil as. Black shirt. Let's go with some blue jeans. And if you know wrestling, you know red shoes. And done. Let's get to work. Alright, I literally have no money at the moment. Let's see. Check my phone, messages. You're in some trouble, best not to talk over the mobile phone, go to a payphone. Okay, perfect stranger. Hope nothing happens to my home while I'm gone. Let's go through nature. That's concrete. Oh, car dealership. Nice. Sounds dirty. Alright. It's Uncle Nelson. When's the best Uncle Nelson? Yo. Goddamn, it's good to hear your voice, buddy. Looks like our luck finally ran out. The feds got me. The feds got me locked up. While I wait for trial, glad to hear you managed to slip through, though. Back before I moved to Sierra Flats, I used to live there at Highland Point. Not the nicest town around, but plenty of opportunity for seasoning, just like myself. Memory serves, I got some cash stashed out there. It ain't much, but it's enough to get you on your feet. You can find the stash houses near Town Hall, in the canal, and behind the supermarket. Go grab it and head back to your RV, and we'll go from there. Cool. Alright, and I know this way. Closest one is probably gonna be the canal, which I think is right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Cool. Alright, up next there should be one at the fountain over near. Because, yeah, no one would find that. That's not suspicious at all. Okay, there should be one more behind the supermarket over here. Alright, cow. The money, done. Alright, let's head back to the RV, which I believe is that way. Alright, we can conquer this town. It ain't much, but it's we can do some damage. But look at that. Clearly this town has people that requires a 3-story apartment complex. No. Oh. I'm going home to the place where I belong. Oh, God.
Your music's bad and you should feel bad.
At least I can buy this rip-off Chrysler 300, that rip-off, I want to say truck, and then clearly a rip-off Mustang. Oh, God. Oh, I see the fire from here. Oh, what happened? Alright, who left what on? Who did this? Oh, the whole thing is on fire. Oh, there's a note. Cool. Okay, there's a note. From... Welcome to Highland Point. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Tom Brady. The fuck did I do to Tom Brady?
Fuck you, Tom. Every once in a while, I'm just gonna tell you that.
Alright. Let's figure out our next plan of attack, means, whatever. Oh, they just blew up my house, man. Oh shit, that's not deal. No shit, Sherlock. Private cartel in town, the Benitez family. The Benzies family. I'm gonna call them the Tom Brady family. I figured they'd eventually be a problem, but didn't think they'd find you this quickly. Looks like you're gonna need somewhere low to stay for a while. Head over to the motel and ask about getting a room. After that, you'll need some equipment. There's a hardware store just northeast of it. Grab a growing tent, soil, and watering can. You don't fucking say. You don't fucking say. Alright. Motel's this way. You know, for an outstanding town, this place is really trashy. Like, I know I could pick up the trash, but also I feel like people should take pride in their community. You know, I'm here to exploit their community. I'm not here to make it better. Ah, it was really honest to me. Laundromat for sale. Gee, I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Barbershop. I wonder if that's for sale. Taco tickler. Is that for sale? Yes, it is. Alright. Alright, so we got some options here. Tax evasion, tax minimalization. DUI, faulty breathalyzer. Felony murder, justified self-defense. Ham legal services. I like that. That's funny. That's less funny. That's just that. Why? One, is this a pool? And two, why is there... there's so many wheelchairs here. Like to rent a room, please. 75. I don't have an option. And actually, 75 per week. I mean, that's actually not bad. That's actually cheaper than most rents. And oof, alive. You know what? I've been in worse places. I don't want to talk about it, but I have been. Alright, let's go to the hardware store and get this sorted out. Hardware store is this way? Short of? This way? Can I steal a vehicle? No, I cannot. Probably not. Can I? No, I cannot. Alright. Right this way over a mirror. Some colorful art that I will not be closing in on because YouTube will demonetize me. Who am I kidding? I'm not getting paid for this. Hello there, what can I do you for? I'd like to purchase a few things. Let's get a growing tent, get some soil, get a watering can, and some trimmers, and a packing station. Ah, wait. Give me 1 sec, old timer. I gotta go deposit some funds. Deposit. Everything. Done. Alright, let's go back. Alright. Evening, old timer. I would like all those things that I just picked out. Done. Continue. Hardware store. What line of work you in? I am in agriculture. Nice. I've been fancy garden myself. Let's be a grow. Here's an house. Oh, thank you. You know, just for that, I won't sell to you or any of your family members. Alright, let's get back to the hotel room. Alright, let's go ahead and save real quick. Alright, let's start with tent. We're going to put it here. Let's put it in our soil. Okay, let's get some. Oh, wow. Why is Nixon there? Are you having a laugh? Is he having a laugh? I'm not British. Alright. Let's go and get on the phone. Probably have to get on the payphone for a moment. Oh gee, I wonder who it's for. You're almost there to go, but you're missing one key ingredient. Seasoning seeds. You need to speak with a supplier to get your hands on some seeds. I passed your number on to Albert Hoover, the local seed supplier. Send him a message and request a dead drop. I vouch for you so you won't have to pay up front. The order will go on your tab, which you can pay off in the future. Cool. Dead drop. Something basic. Cool. Got my debt. And Dan's hardware. Cool. Dead drop is ready. Okay, cool. Let's go. I hope I can get that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go around. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, my entire empire hinges on this one thing. Shh. No one sees anything. Huh, the art's getting interesting. Oofala. Nope.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do?
Nope. Oofala. Okay. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let's see if we can ate this a tiny bit. Cool. Guess I'm gonna go meanies for a bit. Hopefully when we wake up, everything's done. Street rat. Alright. These trimmers to harvest. Trimmers that we have. Alright, let's go and harvest. Okay, so we get about 8 per. We're gonna need a packing station. Ah, I don't like this. Okay. Packaging. Trash bags from the hardware store. Purchase something. Trash bags. Thank you. Cool. It's just $20 I made. Alright, let's go put the stuff away. But ladies. Órale. I'm not sorry. Alright. Lastly, let's head into the privacy of our crappy motel room. Let's see. Products. Even 40. My first sale. Yes. ASAP. Hey man, you Kyle? Alright, be cool, Kyle. Be cool. Alright, cool. Alright, Kyle, be cool, be cool. Alright, I need to go back to the hardware store and get a few things. Wait. I'm gonna go put almost everything except for $40 in cash. I'm gonna go pay off my debt. Done. Cool. Go ahead and get another tent. Right, I think that's all I got enough for. Right, another soil. How much was that extra? We don't have access to it. All right, cool. No. Okay. Let's see. I believe my place is this way. And actually. Where's the barbershop? On the road again. So, we're enterprising young individuals. Wait, where's the... You look like a cop. But you know what? I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. There you go. Alright, perfect. Now what I need is... Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Nope. Where's the drop? Where's the drop? There, this way. Ah, you know what? I should have ordered 2 seeds. Wait a second here. Deal. Alright, let me get the seeds first. Might as well be ready at the basketball court as soon as she gets there, and then I can go ahead and, I guess, plant for the next day. And yeah, we're just growing our business at this point. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to take over Highland Point, but I know it will happen. Yeah, enterprising young individuals making some decent money already, you know, doing the thing. Deal should be ready in a minute. Is that full? Alright, can we shoot? Ah, okay, alright. Watch this. Kobe. Ah. Kobe. Ah. Watch, I'm gonna say a different one. Shaq. No, of course, didn't go in on that one. Alright, that's one. Shit! Nah, okay, fair enough. Alright, oh. There. Why are there so many wheelchairs? Let's get this over with. Okay, cool, good for you, man. Thank you very much. Plus an extra 14 bucks for the quick delivery. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go back home. And yeah, because curfew, this fascist state, is on. Alright, let's go ahead and start planting out some more. I really should have ordered a second seed. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Mimi's. Alright, I graduated from Street Rat 1 to Street Rat 2. Alright. Now, let me go ahead and make a phone call first. Alright, I'm at the grocery store. We'll handle the grocery store real quick. Oh wait, let me go deal with this first. Finish a few deals, make some decent cash, but if you're looking to make some real money, you need to expand your operation, more product, and more customers. Best way to gain new customers is to give out free samples to a friend of an existing customer. You can view all potential customers on your map, grab some seasoning, and give them away free samples. Best of luck. You come up with customers, the more product you sell, the more hotels are going to cut it much longer. It's time for an upgrade. There's a cheap room above the Chinese restaurant just north of your motel. Save $800 and buy the room. Alright, that's long-term plans. First, let me go collect this seed, and then let me go pay off my debts. Kids, that's a basic thing. Do not go in debt. If you can avoid it, don't do it. Unless it's like a reasonable reason, like school or something. And even then sometimes. Alright. Up next, I need to go to the... Oh, man. You know what? Let me go ahead. Where's the hardware store? Let me go to the hardware store first, double up on the soil, and I'll let the plants grow, then I'll go pay off the debt. And I'll go from there. Nope. Okay, just soil. Thank you. Alright, and I need to go back. I'm getting so lost. This way, yeah. Alright, let's go and double up. Alright, let's double up again. Alright, we both need water. Alright, and both need a seed for seasoning. A seasoning seed. Alright, let's go ahead and get this trash out of the way. Gotta keep the place clean. Oh, I can throw hands. I know I can throw hands in this game. There you go. Alright. Now I gotta wait for all this stuff to finish growing. I'm waiting on that. Is there map? Where? That's the hardware store. Alright. While I'm waiting on all that, I'm gonna go and pay off all this debt. Pretty sure it was this way. I could be wrong. Police station's here, which means I want to say supermarket. There we go. So behind. How do I? Oh, Dan's Hardware. Damn it. Okay. Walked all the way over here for no reason. Alright, let's head back. Okay, that's the town. So I believe I came this way. Man, I got customers. I need to fulfill orders. All right, perfect. Okay, let's head home. And let's check out to see where we're at as far as product is concerned. Let's see here. Da-da-da. You know, honestly, I love Mitsubishi. Cool. No one does. Have you ever driven a Mitsubishi Mirage? That thing is terrible. Let's see. Picano. Alright. Hey! Okay, y'all are both coming in beautifully. 70%, 72%. Not bad. I appreciate y'all. While I'm at it, you know what? Let me go get some baggies real quick from Dance Hardware. Damn, I should have bought that already. And we can go from there. And there's Dance Hardware. You know, I really love the look of the game. It's so simple, but it's perfect for this, right? Not everything has to be GTA 6 or GTA 5 for that matter. Sometimes simple is better, and I love the look of this. No hate, you know, just honest feedback. Thank you, sir. Let's see. There you go. All right, let's go. Let's pack up, and then let's see if we can't get some deals done after this. Will we ever bag trash again? Find out next time on this episode of Dragon Ball Z. And we need more product. We need a lot more seasoning. Are they almost done? Maybe they are. Nope. 90 and 94%. Okay, almost there. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put these over here. And at this point, now we're just waiting to finish growing. Done. There's money to be made. Alright, I now have the product to fulfill those orders. So, basic economics, folks. You need enough product to meet demand. If you don't have enough product to meet demand, you're losing money. Like, I have no problem telling you that. You are. Right? That's why these small companies that make a good product sometimes have a hard time because they don't have the infrastructure to actually make a large amount of it, right? That's why they go on shows like Shark Tank or other shows, right? Or, you know, get investors. They need to meet demand. They need to meet, you know, production and all that stuff. And I just lost a customer. See, there you go. That's a perfect example of this, of the economics that we're dealing with here. You need to, you know, have the product to back up your sales. You know, and I didn't have enough product, so there you go. And now look, I'm flush with product. I need to make sure I can make some sales. So let's go ahead, check this out. Deal. Can I do that next time? Yes. Fair enough. I goofed. Alright, let's go. Wait, I don't have the product on me. Tap. Counter offer. Now. Alright, let's speed run. Alright, I think the first one's right over here. Let's make it quick. Expires in 4 hours. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. Oh, this guy's a cop. Done. Alright. Alright, last one up. Last one up. You know what? Since you're such a good customer, here's 5. There you go. Alright. We need to get home ASAP. Alright, folks, I think it's going to wrap it up for this first episode, or second episode. I don't know if I cut in between. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. We're going to find out. But that will cut it for this episode of Schedule 1 with the rollback. We're going to keep playing this. Trust me. I am addicted. I have an addictive personality. Don't worry, I'm addicted to not video games. Energy drinks. Not seasoning or anything else. Pacão. Pacão. Yeah, catch y'all next time. See you, everybody.